Now we know what's going on. Excuse me. Everything points in our favor. We shouldn't wait any longer to take advantage of the situation. It sounds risky to send a large portion of our army through this tunnel, though. It's safer than any other option we have. We're not going to send everyone through the tunnel anyway. A regular attack from the north will distract the enemy and serve as a second front. As long as both divisions manage to reach Mayfall City, there's no way they can stop us. What's your opinion, General Kaiser? Gunwood is the right idea. A coordinated attack from two sides would be most effective strategy. Leonius, I want you to take your men across the strait and capture Blackwater Port, then immediately move south to Mayfall City. The 4th Legion alone would be enough to break the defense lines north of the city. The remaining forces will cross the tunnel and move towards the south side of the city and attack them from the rear. It's of great importance that we both attack at the same exact time. We'll move out when the sun is at its highest point. It's your task to make sure you're ready. Very well. I will trust your judgment. We better start making our preparations. The sooner we leave, the better. Yes, Colonel Vineyard. I propose we meet up at the entrance to Gaia's Heart once we're all ready. We will depart from there. Alright, I'll make sure everything's in order. Sounds like a plan. Alrighty then. Okay. We're waiting on you. If all goes well, it'll be an easy battle. You want to look at our army formation? I think our army formation is pretty much okay. Right? Oh no, we have a new unit. So we gotta do something about that force field. +2 to defense against sorcery. That could be nice. Any other special abilities? Scatter. +2 to defense against scouts. Okay, we can go for that. And I don't think anyone else has any like special abilities, so we'll just basically just like troops. So put in Orlando, I suppose. Okay. I think we're good as far as that goes. I was reassigned to General Leonius' Legion. I don't need to have anything to do with you. Good. Come to Gaia's Heart when you're ready. I will take care of things from here. Okay. But we got some money, so I suppose we could go to the blacksmith and upgrade. Since they can bring your weapon up to level 9 now, can't they? I believe so. So we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, up to level 9. Which is ridiculously expensive, but yeah. Well, we're broke again, so that's fun. Freaking economy. Everything's just so damn expensive. Alright, so I guess we gotta go to Gaia's Heart now. So that's fun. Alrighty then. So let's go back to Gaia's Heart. See what's going down. Yeah, I don't think we need to get into the battles here. That's just unnecessary. Are you ready to leave for battle, sir? Let's go for it. Good luck. We'll all fight our hardest, sir. You better. We're all in position. Now we just have to wait for the right time. We still have a couple of hours before we move out. We better lie low for now. Wait a minute. There's something on the horizon. What's that? Is it the Mayfall army? Uh-oh. It's Merrick. Well, well. Looks like the waiting has finally paid off. What's going on? Were we spotted? How did they get here so fast? This is no coincidence. They were already waiting for us here. It's a trap. Haha, you finally took the bait. Did you really think we wouldn't know about that tunnel? I knew you'd try and sneak up on us, but I never imagined you'd take this many troops with you. It's going to be a pleasure exterminating every last one of you. Bast! What are our chances? They've left their positions and we outnumber them. Can't we win this battle anyway? We've got the advantage in numbers, alright, but we're in a horrible tactical position. We're with our backs to the wall. They've got us cornered. If we retreat into the forest, we'll just scatter out and make ourselves easy targets. What are our options? Go back through the tunnel? No, there's no way we can get everyone through there before they catch up with us. It'll be a massacre. Then we don't have a choice. We must ride out to meet them. Even if our position is weak, we can defeat them. They might be counting on us to hesitate. It's not worth the sacrifice. We can't afford to look weak at a time like this. Can we keep them busy long enough for Leonius' troops to arrive and hit them in the back? It's still hours before Leonius is supposed to reach Mayfall City. We can't hold them off that long. Alright, the panic is spreading. They must have realized there's no way out by now. They're just lambs waiting for the slaughter. You must be feeling pretty stupid now, thinking you could outsmart us so easily. Damn you. We're not going to sit here and wait. We have to at least try to. Shut up, all of you. This confusion is only working in their favor. We have two priorities here. Get out of this situation and alert Leonius before he tries to attack the city by himself. Send a messenger, the fastest we have, to get around the enemy lines and deliver a message to Leonius. We must pull back to Blackwater and hold it. Under no circumstances should he leave the town. Alright, do it. We have no time left to argue. I'll take care of it. Good, now listen to me. Leave all the heavy equipment behind. All supplies you can't carry by hand. All of it. We'll have to make a run for it. If we lose all unnecessary weight, we can outmaneuver the Mayfall army. That was spelled very strangely. On my mark, we're all heading directly south. What's going on? It looks like they're no longer in disarray. Are they going to make a last stand? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll crush them where they stand. Now! What's going on? Colonel Merrick, they're trying to run away. What? They're trying to get away from us? Where do they think they're going? No, they're trying to reach Amen Corner. Pursue them immediately. Well. That was far too close for comfort. But thanks to you, boss, we didn't suffer any casualties. Even if we lost a lot of equipment. I'm surprised they let us off so easily. They pulled back as soon as we made it here. They've already lost their advantage. They didn't want to chase us and lose Mayfall City while they were away. That's true. But how did this happen? They knew about the existence of the tunnel after all. We ignored the biggest vulnerability. You can't send an army through the tunnel in a hurry, so it brings a huge risk with it if the enemy might be waiting for you outside. You saw what happened. It's like entering a room full of wolves while the door slams shut behind you. We thought it would be safe because Zelmany had never tried to use the tunnel before. But apparently, they did know about it, and just chose not to use it. Instead of taking the risk, they waited for us to do it instead. It's all a huge coincidence. That is, unless it was Zelmany who led us to discover Gaia's heart in the first place. Now that I think of it, it sounds plausible. They tipped Leonius' men off and waited for us to attack by that route. Not a bad plan. You're back already? The message has been delivered. General Leonius is taking his troops back to Blackwater Port, and will keep them there. He urged you all to meet him at Elysium Castle to discuss the situation. I see. We'd better head back to Elysium, then, before we get trapped here again. I think we can safely leave the town in the hands of the lower officers for now. We can walk to Blackwater and return to Elysium by ship. As long as we travel in small groups, we shouldn't draw too much attention. Alright, let's head back to Elysium then. Alrighty then. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So we gotta head back to Blackwater Port. And it looks like we're kind of forced with this party. But I don't think it's really gonna matter since the enemies around here aren't exactly a threat. So we go to Blackwater Port. Freaking goblins. Freaking goblins. Boss, why are you in the back row? That's just dumb. That's really dumb. Not that it really matters, but still. Blackwater Port. Maybe we could talk to what's-her-face. I don't know if that really counts as a major battle, but can talk to her anyway. Welcome back, Mr. Vineyard. Has the war been going in your favor lately? You've been in another battle recently, haven't you? You can't seem to get any rest. I know a little about what's been going on, but would you mind telling me in full detail? Well, stuff has happened, you know how it is. Ah, thank you very much. Mr. Vineyard, you have no idea how much help you've been to me. I've tried to stay neutral, but it's hard when most of my big stories are coming from you. I've been thinking, what if I join you? It'll give me a chance to work up close with you and the others fighting on your side, and report on their daily lives. Oh, don't worry. All your secrets will be safe with me, of course. I've always been more interested in down-to-earth stories. How about it? You might even discover things about the people you work with that you never knew before. So Miko joins. Good. Glad to have that one out of the way. Thank you, thank you. I'll get a newsroom operating in your castle as soon as I can. So you're like the news person of the game, basically? Wait, we want to go this way, don't we? Because we want to take a boat. Bum 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 bum. We got Mako, so that's nice. Get that taken care of. So we want to head back to Elysium Castle. So that'll be fun. Yes, I do. Yar, we're off. That's great. So I imagine we want to head to the meeting room. Twould only make sense. Freaking hell. I'm trying to get by you, Fitch, and you're blocking my path. What's up with that nonsense? So let's go to the meeting room. See what's going down. How's it going? So this is Elysium Castle. It's an impressive building. What happened? When I received the order to retreat, I was fearing the worst. The whole thing was a setup. The Mayfall army was expecting us from the start. Thanks to Bost's quick reaction, though, we safely managed to make it to Amen Corner. We could have put up a good fight from there, so they retreated to Mayfall City again. I see. That means we have the city surrounded, doesn't it? In that case, we should attack immediately. They'll be expecting us now. If we leave Amen Corner, the Matrek Guard will be ready to strike us from the rear. But what else can we do? We're in a perfect situation to seize Mayfall and march on westward. I have a plan. Daniel, before Leonius told us about the tunnel, you suggested meeting with the leader of Highland to forge an alliance with them. The Highland rebels? Surely we can't trust them. What could we achieve that way? Trust me, or trust Daniel's ability to convince them. Do you think you can do this? I have a plan, but we'll need Highland's cooperation. Yes, I'm sure I can do it. How are you going to get in touch with them? I'll need to see him in person, and we don't have a lot of time. If we travel to the capital of Bergstott, I'm sure we can find someone to speak to. If they don't imprison you instead, well, I'll get to meet Rock either way, won't I? Well, there you go. That's an idea. Well, let's get going then. I'll return to Harlington. Let me know when anything important happens. Okay. So we have our plan in place now, so yeah. So I think you have to have Kaiser in your party. Everyone else is pretty much... Why is Mako in our party? No, that's not gonna work. Steel cap boots? What, does she go around and kick people? Why does she have relations with Yan Angua? I have no idea. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to switch our party up. Looks like we have a magic shop here. That's interesting. Oh, you need my skills again. This is where you can buy stuff. It's pretty awesome. Okay. But I'm not too concerned with that right now. Wouldn't mind seeing where Mako actually is, but... Well, for one thing, I don't really want her on my party. Yes. Let's remove Mako. We're gonna put on Angel. Ayara. Let's see. And Juice Off. You should be in my party, Juice Off. Come on. What the hell are you doing, man? Let's see. Juice Off. And Ayara. There we go. Now we got our party all set up. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. That'll work. Alright, so I think we can just go ahead and teleport to Bergstott. So that's something. We can go ahead and do that. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see what we got. Bergstott. Bow 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 bow. Okay, I think we want to talk to one of the soldiers here. I think it's you. You can't talk to Rock just like that. I hope you have a good reason. You looking for Rock? I think he's still inside. Okay. Let's see. Stop, you can't enter here. You've come here to speak to Rock. Is he inside? He's very busy at the moment. What do you need him for? Just tell him that Daniel Vineyard is here. Vineyard? From the Elysium Army? Wait here. You can come inside. Rock is waiting for you. Oh, okay. Let's do this then. Colonel Vineyard, the last time we met, it was under very different circumstances. A lot has changed for both of us in this short period of time. Welcome to the independent Republic of Highland. Last time I spoke to you, I was here as emissary of the State Army. It's strange how things can go. I don't find it strange at all. You've seen with your own eyes how weak and corrupt the State Union has become. I knew someone with your personality would clash with them sooner or later, but I didn't expect you to recover so quickly. Talking like that, it seems you haven't changed one bit. And neither have you, Colonel, coming here with no regard for your own safety. You have no reason to harm me. Maybe not, but I'm sure you were thinking the same thing about the State Union before they tried to get rid of you. Well, enough about that. What brought you here? I've come to discuss a plan with you. This man here is General Kaiser. I'm sure you've heard of him. Of course I have. The fabled legendary strategist of Kiergaard, huh? I'll get to the point immediately. I'm here to propose a military alliance between Kiergaard and Highland. An alliance? With us? Our numbers are nothing compared to yours. What do you need me for? Zelmany will be defeated. It's inevitable now. No matter how much they resist, it's only a matter of time before Matrek falls. But I want to finish this as cleanly as possible. I want to prevent high casualties on both sides, not just out of goodness, but also to discourage further resistance. Alright, I assume you have some kind of plan that involves Highland, so let's start with the most important thing. What's in it for us? A refusal to cooperate will be seen as an act of hostility towards Kiergaard. I'm doing my best, but I can't guarantee that Highland won't be the next target after Zelmany. If Highland is conquered by Kiergaard, it'll come under direct control of the Crown. You will be overthrown, and all your hard work will have been for nothing. I offer you the chance to become a sovereign province of Kiergaard instead. This is the same thing I promised to the people in Zelmany. You can stay in power and continue your reforms. Influence from St. Reinhard will be a minor. I'm certain of that. Do you know what you're promising here? How do you plan on realizing that? I trusted you with your plan, didn't I? Then please trust me on this. General Kaiser, what are the risks involved for the Highland Army? The risks are minimal. The Highland Army may have to fight, but we'll be supporting you. Perhaps I should just explain the whole plan from the beginning? Go ahead, General. Let's take a seat then. Okay then. My plan is to take advantage of the current state of the Zelmany forces. It's not certain to succeed, but the odds are in our favor. If it turns out successful, it will allow us to take Mayfall City with little effort. The current state of the Zelmany forces? Are you talking about their low morale? It's more than just low morale. They're desperate. They've lost control of Helman Island and Highland. Elysium Castle is a constant threat to the capital, and the state army is in disarray. They know just as well as we do how hopeless their situation is, but they still cling on to their dying country. In this situation, they are very likely to grab any opportunity to regain some of their territory, even if that territory is Highland. Stop right there. You intend to give Highland back to the State Union? Even if it's temporary, I will not go along with that. No, Zelmany is only meant to think they can take back Highland. We want to lure the Matrek Guard away while we attack Mayfall in the meantime. But why would they try to reclaim Highland if they're sure to lose Mayfall in the process? Even if they're desperate, they're not stupid enough to do that. I'm aware of that. All we have to do is make them believe that it's beneficial to attack. They will almost certainly act on it. Now, you've leaked a secret plan to the State Army before, haven't you? Some of their spies are probably still active. Yes, I have no doubt about that. Good, we'll need them again. First, you must spread a message in such a way that it will definitely be picked up by a spy. Don't make it look intentional, but don't be too subtle about it either. This message will tell of the new alliance between Kiergaard and Highland, and also mention reinforcements arriving from Kiergaard. It'll say that a large contingent of Kiergaard troops is coming here, possibly to prepare an attack on Matrek. This won't entice them to attack Highland, of course. If anything, it'll have the opposite effect. What I'm trying to do is convince the State Army that the message was intentionally leaked, suggesting that it's false information. That's why we'll release a second, real message. This one must be passed on to Zelmany in a more subtle way. We could even use a double agent to deliver it. Having two conflicting messages, they will undoubtedly believe that the first one is false news, and the second must be true, when in truth both are lies. That sounds like a clever plan, but what is the second message supposed to say? The second message confirms the alliance, but reveals a different turn of events. As you may know, Kiergaard has suffered several attempted invasions from its eastern mountain tribes over the past few decades. We'll pretend they've suddenly attacked again, and that we've requested help from Highland. Mountainous warfare is your specialty after all. This urgent situation will require immediate attention, and so only General Knight will be staying behind in Mayfall. The aim is simple, since part of the Kierguard and Highland armies are supposed to be temporarily leaving. The leaked message would look like it's meant to prevent an attack in the meantime. Once they receive the other news, they will think the first message was a ruse, and that Highland is left virtually undefended, while Kierguard is occupied at home. A double layer of deception. Very clever, but wouldn't the situation sound a bit too good to be true? The worse their situation, the more willing they'll be able to believe any good news. That's why we're relying on their sense of despair to take the bait. I see. Then what is our real strategy going to be? You'll need to assemble part of the Highland army at Annecy Port to increase the believability of the story. Once there, they will indeed be picked up by our ships. But they will not go far. Instead, they'll lie at anchor a few miles away from the port. General Leonius and his 4th Legion will join you there. As soon as there is word of an attack, both of you will move in to intercept them. Meanwhile, our troops at Amon Corner and Blackwater Port will lie in hiding as well. I will join General Knight at Blackwater, while Colonel Vineyard and the Elysium Army take the Amon Corner position with Major Gunwood. Once the State Army is occupied in Highland, we will move towards Mayfall City immediately. Even if the State Army retreats at the first possible opportunity, they will not reach us in time. And so everything falls into place. I can see how you earned your reputation in Zelmany, General Kaiser. Does that mean you'll accept our offer, Rock? You have little to lose. If anything, it'll improve your relations with Kierguard, and you'll need that once they're your new neighbors. Are you still in doubt? I'm not so naive as to think we can just ignore Kierguard. If I let this opportunity slide and end up being overrun by them, I would never forgive myself. I'll never admit it in public, but we need allies. It's only a matter of time before some other nation comes after our wealth. An alliance with you would provide some temporary security. But I've heard this promise being made before, and I'm very well aware that there was no intention on Kierguard's side of keeping it. Colonel Vineyard, if it had been anyone else asking this, I would have refused outright. But foolish as it may be, I think I'm starting to trust you. I hope that you'll continue to be a man of your word. I'll do anything within my power to fulfill my promise, I guarantee that. I'm expecting no less from you. Then for now, we're on the same side. I'm glad to hear that. Would you like to accompany us back to Elysium Castle to finish things up? Alright, they can handle things here without me for a while. Let's see this castle of yours. So Rock joins the party. How interesting. Okay, so I guess he can replace Bost. Alrighty then. So he's got Behemoth. Wow, he's got some pretty good stats going on, it looks like. I'm not sure what Behemoth is. I would imagine it was some kind of axe or something, but I don't know. Okay. Okay. So we want to go back to Harlington now, I do believe. How's it going? Yeah, okay. Do. Get out of the way, dude. Come on. I got stuff to be doing here. Bam! Oh, that just shows how slow these guys are at this point. So that's just fine. So we're back here. And I believe... I think we're going to go ahead and call this a recording session. I think there might be a couple things we can do before we move on, but I think we're going to call this a recording session here. So when we come back, we're going to just see how this whole alliance thing pans out, and like I said, there may be some other stuff we can do, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for more Exit Fate.